Chris Thompson has become one of my dear friends. He's a Marine sniper, and this week was about making dreams come true for Chris. Good job, brother. Good job, brother. Oh, yeah. Got a nibble.
Not a jack.
It's 6 feet long. Great fish, man. You got him.
Get a rod. Get a rod.
Sing to me, baby. Awesome, bro.
Nice.
Chris Thompson, in my eyes, is an American hero. You know, he's a retired Marine sniper, as well as taking it a step further since he's retired and now is huge into Project Healing Waters. But Chris had never had the opportunity to come to Florida and fish, and it was on his bucket list. He always talked about, every time we were together, he talked about one day his dream was to come to Florida and fish. And I wanted to make that dream come true for him. I felt as though Rick should be included because he's the reason Chris and I are friends, and he deserved to be part of it as well.
I fished with my dad when I was growing up. You know, my granddad fished and my dad fished, and I was always fascinated when I watched him do it in the backyard. And then I was a sergeant at the School of Infantry, and a guy named Paul Norman, who is like a brother to me now. I call him my brother. You know, he and another guy, Alex Colonna, both Marines with me. And Paul checked in there to the School of Infantry and asked about where to go fishing. And I did a lot of bass fishing, and he said he fly fished for basically everything, and I wanted to learn. And we went out that very day after work to a little beaver pond and he showed me, you know, this is what you have to do to cast, and I did it and must have, you know, I swear I cast it at least 6 or 7 feet that first cast, and I was hooked.
See that little spot right there? Right here.
Yeah.
That's a triple tail. Throw the fly just past him and twitch it right by him. Good. Strip it, strip it, strip it. Little ticks now. Pop, 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 pop.
Oh, it came off, man. You had your first Florida fish. First triple tail. That's a triple tail's a
That was our dinner. Do you care if I help you there with something?
I would encourage it.
Yeah, I would encourage it too, because right now
You forgot how to talk?
I forgot how to cast is what I did. I forgot how to cast.
Don't shoot any line out. Just keep false casting for a second. Just freeze. Freeze. Okay. Now, your thumb is on the right position of the rod, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in order for you to drive the rod forward now with your thumb, you've got to do that, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's on top of the rod now.
Mm-hmm.
You see how you kind of leading this backhand cast with your knuckles here?
Yeah.
Rather than having your thumb on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm able to drive the rod forward. Imagine you have a nail in your left hand and a hammer in your right, okay? And if you're gonna take that nail and drive it with the head of the hammer, you're not gonna take the head sideways.
Keep the hammerhead in plane.
You're gonna keep it in the same plane. That's a better loop. Now, one more trick. On your last forehand cast, you're not hauling. On your last cast, when you're gonna let it go, give a big pull with your left. You see the line speed I got there? That all came from my left hand, not my right hand. Your left hand's getting lazy on your last cast, so you're not hauling. You're kind of here. You're kind of forgetting to haul on your last cast. And that last one, boom. See the line speed I got? But I got it with this hand, not with this hand. I didn't change anything with this hand. Just try that a little bit. It's a good time to do it because you're casting a lot right now. There's a couple fish, Chris.
Yeah.
At 11 o'clock. Not in range. Point your rod.
Nice.
Trip it fast.
Oh.
He didn't like that.
Nope.
Good try.
Fish, 12 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, throw it to him. It's a tarpon. Good. Little ticks, tick, 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 easy, tick, 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 tick. Hit him. Good job, brother. Good job, brother.
It's one of the most ancient forms of hide and seek known to man. And nobody knows how to play the fishing game better than the backcountry guides and offshore captains of the Florida Keys and Key West. Ready or not, here we come.
You can walk through these woods, and if you go slowly and are observant, you see things and find things that are unbelievable. Other people are visiting a place that's exciting or dangerous or mysterious or cold or hot or wet or dry. I don't care. That's just where I'm supposed to be.
The Seahunter is brought to you by the Florida Keys and Key West. Come as you are. Seahunter boats, indestructible, unsinkable. Yeti coolers, built for the wild. Yamaha outboards. Wet Sounds, the ultimate sound machine for your boat. Quantum and Finor, inshore and offshore reels since 1933.
We weren't going to the Everglades when Rob first told me about this. He never mentioned going there to Flamingo Bay. And so when we showed up and he said, hey, we're gonna go out here first today, hey man, I'm all in, let's go. And I'm standing up there with a little shrimp pattern, you know, size 2 hook on it, an 8-weight rod, and there's a tarpon 20 feet away from the boat. Fish, 12 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, throw it to him. It's a tarpon. Good. Little ticks, tick, 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 easy, tick, 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 tick. Hit him. Good job, brother. Good job, brother. You know, knowing Chris for several years now, he's never been somebody who's had a lack of words. But I saw a different side to him this week. And the first time he hooked that tarpon and that fish started taking off, it's like somebody just took his vocal cords and flew off with them. I mean, he didn't have, I was wondering if he was okay up there because I'd never heard the man so silent. No matter what happens now, you just caught your first tarpon, Big Daddy. You all right? This is the first time I've ever seen you speechless. I think he was just so amazed at what was going on. I realized then you know what? Exactly what I wanted to happen this week is happening right now. I'm giving this man something that he'll never forget. He ain't gonna like this, so be prepared. I don't have it. Nope. Was that worth the trip to Florida, bro? Huh? Way to go, man. Way to go. There's nothing like your first tarpon. And your first tarpon's on a little redfish rod.
What do you do to the hook?
Probably bent the hook. I mean, that was just a little redfish fly. It wasn't even a tarpon hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened. The hook just straightened out on you.
Oh.
Nice.
Hey,
well
you
done.
caught him, though.
Well done.
That was awesome, brother. Couldn't have been better.
Project Healing Waters is an organization that provides therapy for wounded veterans through fly fishing and fly tying. You know, there are guys, so many guys that I know personally, you know, that were on 15 different medications after they had been hit by an IED, blown 50 feet across the ground, slammed into a wall, broken backs, brain injuries. All those medications couldn't hold their hands still enough to write their own name, you know, and they're in the hospital up at DeWitt or Fort Belvoir or in a VA center somewhere, and someone from Project Healing Waters comes in and they've either done something when they were kids fly fishing, or they just think it's neat, or someone else has done it and told them about it, and so they start tying flies, you know, and then within a year their fine motor skills are back and their hands aren't shaking anymore, and now they're only on like 2 meds, and now not just fly tying, but they're going out into the water with these guys fishing. And something that many of them thought they'd never be able to do again, ever in their life.
It's very, very difficult to find some way to, you can tell these guys thanks for your service, and they appreciate that. But to do something that has the potential to change their lives, give them something that, you know, that they can look forward to for the rest of their life.
But these guys, not just Chris, but all of our veterans and all of our current active on duty armed forces people have basically given a part of their life to sacrifice for us. Day 2, our goal is to get Chris his first shark on fly. Ever since the day I first met him, he's always talked about sharks, wanting to catch sharks, and he's all stoked about it.
All right, boys. See if we can't get one of these big suckers up. Oh yeah. Lots of goodness right there.
Here comes one.
Where? Yep, I see him. Just turn back towards the fly. He's thinking about it.
You got him. It's gonna be a hot little fish. Nice little black tip. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Day 2, our goal is to get Chris his first shark on fly. Here comes one.
Where? Yep, I see him. Just turn back towards the fly. He's thinking about it.
You got him. It's gonna be a hot little fish. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Cool fish.
We got another one down here.
Yeah, we got them coming now. Go ahead and pump him just like you would anything else. They're real good at doing really fast little surges. There he goes.
First shark. Sharknado. Look at that black tip. Isn't that cool?
See if I can get that leader. There we go.
There's your picture there.
You're just hooked in an odd place.
Very nice.
First black tip, brother. Now let's catch a big one. I'll give you a sharkling category in that one. This is a sharkling.
Hey, it looks just like a shark, only smaller.
It's gotta weigh more than your leg for it to count. Hey, you got one though. Let's catch another one. Good throw. Strip it. Leave it.
He's on. Got him?
Oh, that's a good one there, buddy. That's a good one.
It's a good 100-pound fish there, bud.
Chris, I think you got a nibble.
I think he might have.
Come off that tower so I can get after you. Keep winding, keep winding, keep winding. Watch the surge though when you get real tight.
Now pump him a little bit. That's it.
Don't break off my reel handle now.
Now when he turns, there you go, perfect, good job. Pull up and right. Excellent.
Making him mad.
Pull left.
Oh! Good release. Perfect release.
Man,
We leadered him 3 times though.
hey, good job. I think it's a decent one. Got a nibble. Ooh, look at that line go. Man, he's pissed. Pretty black tip.
Oh, beautiful.
Wind fast, wind fast, wind fast. He's coming right at you.
As long as you're doing that, man, you're making him work. He's sweating. Busted a move on you.
Yeah, he did. Did a crazy Ivan. I may let go, bud. Be aware, I may let go. Get a picture, bud? Yep.
Shark in the boat. Good job, brother.
Look at that.
Oh, wow. Look at that hook. He was almost gone.
Hey, I think you earned yourself a margarita. That evening when we were celebrating his first shark, I told these guys, hey, we got to get up at 3 in the morning to be in Key West in the dark. And I kind of get this deer in the head like, look, they got no idea what we're getting ready to do. We're going to meet my buddy, Captain Mike Weinhofer. I know what's in store for us, but these guys have no clue. We're going to run out to the shrimp boats and show these guys some magical thing that happens this time of year with tunas. And I'm all excited inside, but I don't want to show my enthusiasm too much because I don't want to kind of give away the cake yet to these guys. I want them to experience it the way I experienced the first time I did it. You got him on, dog.
There's no espresso machine. No smiling barista. Just you and an axe. You're welcome to a hot cup of comfort. But you gotta serve yourself.
It's one of the most ancient forms of hide and seek known to man. And nobody knows how to play the fishing game better than the backcountry guides and offshore captains of the Florida Keys and Key West. Ready or not, here we come.
The Seahunter is brought to you by the Florida Keys and Key West. Come as you are. Seahunter boats, indestructible, unsinkable. Yeti coolers, built for the wild. Garmin will take you there. Florida Keys Outfitters for all your fly fishing needs. Best Fab.
I told these guys, hey, we got to get up at 3 in the morning to be in Key West in the dark. We're going to meet my buddy, Captain Mike Weinhofer. I know what's in store for us, but these guys have no clue. And I'm all excited inside, but I don't want to show my enthusiasm too much because I don't want to kind of give away the cake yet to these guys. I want them to experience it the way I experienced the first time I did it.
Bacon and eggs, bro.
You want something?
If you got some shrimp for dinner, I'd love some. Gracias.
You know, Mike goes, okay, are you ready? And I'm like, yeah, I'm ready, but where are we going? You know? And then he threw a couple of bait fish out in the water, and then you see the things coming up, and literally within 30 seconds, we're tripled up.
You got him on, dog.
We're gonna make this a real rodeo.
Woo, baby.
I can't believe I didn't lose this one.
Oh, yeah.
Well done. You know, we find a shrimp boat, he throws a handful of bait in the water, chum, and the water lit up with blackfin tuna. It was epic. For 2 hours, anytime you had a fly in the water, you were essentially hooked up. I was exhausted.
Good job. That's amazing. Dang, bud. That's a great fish.
The fishing was awesome. I mean, it was insane. But to be there in what was going on the boat, you know, Rick's wanting to take a break, and you've got Mike going, hey man, what are you doing? I just need a break, man. I just need a break. Hey man, there's no breaks in fishing. Look, I gotta sit down. Okay, man, let me check your fly while you're resting. Crap, boom, here you go. You know?
Owen might killing a couple for me. What was that? Hey. And swim up.
That's all right. Hey, we got him. Dude, you're taking a bath.
Did he do that? Oh, yeah.
That's awesome, brother.
Nicely done.
It's a magic day. I mean, the man upstairs blessed us with great weather. It was almost surreal. It was amazing. And these guys are just amazed at what they're seeing. All three of us grabbed fly rods, flick a fly out there 10 feet from the boat, and we're tripled up. There's rods, reels, line, tunas going every direction.
Go on, get a rod. You ain't here as a tourist. Man.
No, I know, I just like watching it. This is badass, look at this. Took 3 seconds.
Put them side by side and we'll see. They are clear. You guys are clear.
Stay up that way. You got a nibble.
Does it work, huh? Does it work better that way?
A whole lot better this way.
I'm gonna come under you, Chris.
When you want to...
Hold on.
Oh, you guys are mean on rods.
It's all right, they're
mean on
hey,
rods.
they're TFOs, baby, they can handle it.
Wrapping rods around each other with fly rods, you're not supposed to do that.
No, it's not supposed to work.
You're not supposed to do that.
That's a nice fish, Rick. That's a great fish.
Hey guys.
Yeah. I'd like to help you, we're busy.
Well, would you like some help?
If anyone's free,
We're a little busy.
that's okay.
Oh, what you got?
Nicely done. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Nicely done.
Awesome, bro.
Pretty.
There you go. Bloody hands and busted knuckles and laughing like a bunch of kids. It was insane for 2 hours.
The whole point of this trip was to spend time with Chris and Rick, who have become dear friends. But it was also to give Chris an opportunity to do something that he may never have the opportunity to do again. I've literally spent thousands of days and adventures on the water, and many of them with people who are icons in this sport. But this particular week I would say would be in the top tier of all those adventures combined, without a doubt.